Hey, Trisha. How are you this morning, darling? So, let's just get this one over with real quick. So, there's been like 10 people say to me in comments that you're leaving me. Don't leave me, Brandon. Don't leave me. Are you leaving me?
Where will I go? No.
How'd you do that voice again?
Where will I go?
Oh, shit.
Leaving to like.
I mean, McDonald's?
That's what I was gonna say.
Donuts? Well, I mean, where are you going to go?
I'm here to stay because I love you.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
So, how's everyone doing? Well, I guess people can catch this one on the replay. I'm going to talk about something because I kind of know how this works. You know, Brandon and I do have a small business, so we don't have an LLC or anything, but I'm going to talk about this one. Laura last night and earlier yesterday was threatening people. If you say this about my candles, I'm going to sue you. If you keep making fun of me, I'm going to sue you because I have an LLC. Just because you have an LLC doesn't make it to where you can just go and sue someone if they say your shit sucks, right? The reason I say that is because it's a matter of public opinion, and a judge cannot define public opinion. So therefore you have no lawsuit. You cannot just, if someone says that your candles suck because they have glitter in them, and it's kind of like a safety hazard, with your dead flowers in them and shit, just because you do that, people can critique what they see. They're allowed to have that opinion. If they don't want to buy your candles because of glitter and because of dead flowers, they don't have to, and they can say that sucks. They can say your candles suck. Yesterday she was like, is anybody in here at all? Where's everyone at? I feel so alone. Okay, I guess no one's awake, but anyways, yesterday I found it hysterical. I can't play it because my computer's completely broke this time, so I can't go and use my camera to show this or anything. But yesterday she was reading off why and how she can literally sue people, and she followed that up by implying that, or no, she literally said that, one of the ways you can sue is because she's a quote unquote public figure. Laura's a public figure. Okay. I mean, what kind of public figure are you, Laura? Just curious. More delusions of grandeur right there. People say McDonald's sucks all the time. My sister had a business. She had a bakery right here in my town. And there were people that made Facebook pages saying how bad her cakes sucked. There was nothing she could do about it because that was their opinion. She couldn't sue them. People say Nike sucks. Oh, there everyone is. Good morning. Hey, Rachella. Hey, Bluebird on my shoulder. Hey, Eric. Hey, Jay Warren. I'm serious, Jay. You can't just tell someone you're going to sue them. She threatened Wendy last night, and then she threatened Ballet Babe. People are allowed to critique other people. We live in America. You just can't be sue happy and threaten to sue someone, right? You just can't do it. Because you're not going to go, you're not going to get anywhere. I mean, yeah, anybody can sue for whatever they want, but if you don't win that lawsuit, a counter lawsuit on your ass is going to suck. Oh, man. I've just never seen someone threaten to get a lawyer as many times as she has. Sue me, Laura, please. I beg you. Let's see where this one goes. First, you have to have money to sue all these people, right? Laura, you don't have a pot to piss in. You beg people for money every time you go live. People are throwing money at you because you give them a sob story. Or, oh, these people made fun of my candles. What am I going to do? Blah, blah, blah. Dude, I'm just going to put it out there. Your candles fucking suck. And I'm saying that not because I've smelled them, but because I've seen them. Like, the shit you put in these candles is ridiculous. I'm not even going to lie. It's like comical at this point. I'd like you to know that I'll take you up on the offer if you ever want to sue me. um, Anyone want to come up? Like I said, it's public opinion. A judge cannot define public opinion. Okay, you have no leg to stand on when it comes to your jank ass candles, and you think you're going to sue someone. Nope, doesn't work that way. Sorry, Laura. I don't care if you have an LLC, BBC, whatever kind of BBC LLC you want to have. You just can't say you're going to sue someone because now you have an LLC. You sound dumb. I'm just saying. And yes. Oh my gosh. I don't know if she's in denial or if she's just up all the time and she doesn't remember. But yes, she absolutely did, Sarah. Watcher says she needs a candle called Party City Wig. She absolutely does. That thing is hideous. Oh my gosh. But, you know, poor Laura. And here's the other thing I want to add, man. Like, oh, she's making this Weeble Wobbles candle, right? And it's aimed towards Wendy. You, Laura, are the one that's obsessed with Wendy. Wendy did a live yesterday and it had absolutely nothing to do with you, but you felt it necessary to schedule a live and, you know, just bash the shit out of Wendy. It's you that's obsessed with Wendy. I'm telling everybody, it's you, Laura. If you would just leave Wendy alone, I guarantee you some people would leave you alone. Me, not so much, but others probably would. I don't want to speak for them, but I can almost assure you that they would leave you alone. Um, just like your people. Your people come after me anytime I make a video about you or go live and talk about you, right? It's just how it works. But you have this problem with, you know, calling people fat, and you you're you're profiting off of this kind of stuff. What do you expect? You're telling people that you're going to make a relapse candle, you're going to do this kind of candle or that kind of candle, which insults people, which hurts their feelings, right? And you don't think you're going to get a clap back from that? You don't think people are going to stand there and say, you know what, her candles do suck? People have the right to tell you how much your candles suck. If they want to think your candles suck, that's their freedom of speech. There's nothing illegal that they have done by saying that. People can talk about you and your candles all they want. Now, one of the ways that they can get in trouble is like if they take another candle and say that it's Laura's and it really wasn't, just to tell people how they suck, then you can be in a lot of trouble. But you have no leg to stand on. Right, Rachella? Bailey vexed. I love you so much. Hey, Kat Kinsey, Mandolin. Yeah, she doesn't have a lawyer. She's been begging for lawyer money, honey, for how long? Like, she's done this like 8 to 10 times. Um, it's ridiculous. Like, what she's doing is trying to intimidate people to silence them. So they'll be like, oh, I don't want a lawsuit. I better leave her alone. Nobody's going to do that, Laura. Nobody is scared of you. No one's intimidated by you. And I'm going to tell you this right now. There's not one person in this whole community that is jealous of you. Guaranteed. Hey, Clancy, how are you doing, darling? Hey, polyester jumpers, how are you? I really love polyester jumpers. She is so funny and she is so smart and she's so pretty. I adore her. I think she's great. Hey, Ben, how are you? Hey, frustrated lurker. But for all the people that are just coming in, I started this live because yesterday, Laura, she was telling people how she's going to sue them and how she has an LLC and how she's a public figure. That's delusions of grandeur right there. That's what that is. She is not a public figure. In her own mind, she's a public figure, but that's about it. Nobody else thinks you're a public figure, Laura. Sit down, or rather stand up, go take a walk. I don't know. But you can't just threaten to sue people, Like I said, a judge cannot define public opinion, and we are entitled to have that. We're allowed to have that. So, hey, Dirk Pickler, how are you? Hey, Tara Kiss. Oh, man. Yeah, she better have insurance on her fire starters, right? Oh, I don't even want to get into that story. How much you want to bet she doesn't? I can't prove it, so I don't know. That'd be funny though. Hey, CCK, how are you? No, she's definitely not suing anyone. And, you know, leave Ballet Babe alone. Laura, what is Ballet Babe doing to you that's hurting you? She's making some videos. She she's going off of how she perceives things. It's not like she's lying on you, I've never known Ballet Babe to lie. Leave her alone. Let her make her videos. Is she like hurting your business? Are any of us hurting your business? No, there's people that feel sorry for you because people are giving their opinions on what your candles are. So they'll do sympathy buying. Oh, let me buy one of your candles, Laura. I'm so sorry for the way they're treating you. That's what's going on, and that shit'll fade off, guaranteed. But I'm not knocking you. You gotta hustle, man. You gotta raise your kids. The money that's being pulled in is to help your kids. Fine. But if people want to have an opinion on what your candles are, they can have that. And they need to know that you can't just up and sue them because you have an LLC behind the name. You're so full of shit. Oh, yeah, she's the only one hurting her business. When you want to throw out a Weebles Wobbles candle, or if you're going to throw out a relapse candle. And let's talk about this relapse candle. Laura, when you was saying that you was going to make a relapse candle, I was in no shape to come at you. And I think your ass knew that. And that's why you made that comment that you was going to make a relapse candle. I'm healthy now. I'm pretty much back together now. I swear to God, I wish that you would have said that today when I'm on par, full on par. Holy shit. And you wonder why I'm coming after you about your shitty ass, jank ass candles. There's your sign. You're not going to just sit there and make fun of somebody's pain, make fun of something that could have potentially taken their life, and think that I'm not going to rebuttal back. You're just going to think that I'm going to just keep my little mouth shut because Laura is so intimidating. Hell nah. You're never going to get me to shut up. Let me tell you that right now. That'll be a cold day in hell. But yeah, that one stung when she talked about the relapse candle. That kind of stung a bit, but it just proves how much of a piece of shit you are to, even imply that you would make a candle like that. And I'm not going to let anybody ever forget about that shit. No. And if it gives you free publicity, great. Whatever. But I have the right to my own opinion. That's the beauty of living where we live. Let's see. People have freedom of speech. But sometimes that freedom of speech comes with consequences. It just depends. But in this kind of a case, no, a judge won't even allow it into their court. Now, lawyers, on the other hand, yeah, If you're dumb enough to shell them out some money, they'll take it. But it doesn't mean that a judge is going to say, yes, I'll take on this case. It doesn't work like that. That's just my opinion. Hey, Kim, good morning. I don't know. You got me in rare form. I'm just tired of you telling people that you're going to sue them. Like, you've been doing this kind of shit for how many years? Get over it. You ain't going to sue nobody. Quit saying that shit. And if you do try to sue someone, come at me. I beg you. Seriously. Yeah, they do. They definitely have better stuff to deal with, for sure. Like, the courts are packed. They're literally setting certain cases back because they're just compiled with case after case. So you're going to sue somebody because they made fun of your widow candles with dead flowers in them and crafty beads and glitter. Good Lord, how much glitter you put in them damn things, girl. My God. I mean, if you guys are buying these candles, just beware. Make sure that your homeowner's insurance is up to date, man, or your renter's insurance, just in case. I'm telling you. Whew. Oh, yeah, right? Just like the Disney money, honey. And look how many times she's asked for lawyer money without saying, I need lawyer money. She'll mention these things like, well, I'll just have to get a lawyer then. How many times has she done that? Like, she's basically implying that she needs the money, and that's why she mentions it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Kat Kinsey, she did. She basically almost burned her house down with these candles and making these candles. So luxurious. I mean, these are luxury candles. What other candles are putting dead flowers in them? These big companies. Have you ever seen them put dead flowers in them? Have you ever seen them put like 10 to 15 pounds of glitter in them? No, that's not what candles are about. Hey, Kim, how are you? Hey, Coffee with Cece. I don't know. I wouldn't spend a penny on them. To be honest, there's someone in this community, and her name is Potty Mouth Mama. And I wish I had her link, but I don't. But she is selling some candles, and they are $25. And I'm excited to get her magnolia candle. Her candles aren't trying to hurt people. Her candles aren't trying to make fun of people. She's not pushing them on others like Laura does. But if you'd ever like to get a candle from the Potty Mouth Mama, just reach out to someone and they can, hook you up with her link, and it would be helpful and beneficial for her. Oh, I love you, polyester jumpers. No. Shh. Did you guys hear my little dog? So she's the one that has the like girly voice. It's just so tiny and petite. It's so cute. I've never heard a dog before sound like a girl. This little dog sounds like a girl. It's funny. Hey, Steph. Oh, it's good to see you in here. Hey, Tally Girl. Yeah, Tally Girl says it's in Potty Mouth Mama's community page. So if you're interested in helping a great cause, go get a candle from Potty Mouth Mama. That's someone worthy of buying from. She's someone that won't come on this platform and hurt someone's feelings. She doesn't want to hurt anyone. She wants to have fun, and she gets along with so many people. You know why? Because she's a good person and she has a whole lot of love to offer. And she's just, man, she's been through a lot. And I think it would really help her and her family if people would, reach out and buy a candle. Her and her children have been through so much. So if you have $25 to spare, get a candle from her. Is there a don't sue me scented candle? That would be great. That's what we need. That's hysterical. Yes, Kim, she is absolutely adorable, and I love her too. When she and Sally Spencer get up on panel, I just think it's so cute. They go together pretty good, and I love listening to them. Hey, Monique, how are you this morning? Shh, lay down, girls. It's really hard separating dogs, and yeah, that's our business. You know, we we breed poodles, you know, and we've been doing it for years, and we don't have an LLC behind us, but every time somebody says, "Oh, what you're doing sucks," I can't just jump up and say, "Hey, I'm going to sue you." God, it's just funny. So does anybody want to come up this morning? I've ran out of things to talk about. I don't even know if this link is like, yeah, it showed up. Hey, is Sandy in here? Oh, there's Sandy. I love Sandy. Good morning, Shahid Turner. Good morning. But I mean, I'm sorry that I went on this rant, but I'm so tired of listening to Laura threaten people over and over and over. And also, let me add, you can't sue someone when you're attacking them. What are you thinking, Laura? Okay, so a judge is going to say, okay, why is this woman making fun of you? You're going to have to say, well, I told this person they were fat, or I made fun of them for this. The lawyer's going to look at you like you're stupid because you put out, these are the reasons people go after you, right? You make fun of their weight, you make fun of their looks, you make fun of everything about them. So you're going to get critiqued. You're going to get picked on back when somebody's making fun of you. Do you think that you just have the right to say and do whatever you want without getting clapped back? It doesn't work that way. You have a good day too, Ben. Hey, vintage gal, how are you? I don't know. Like, I'm probably never going to like Laura. After, there was, oh, someone's up here. Let's see. Mac 11. Hey, love.
I'm going to sue you.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Because
I need donations. Mac's going to sue me.
But the word that I'm going to sue you is SEW, not SUE. Just saying.
Yeah.
And I want to correct something. I read in the newspaper, candle companies that make candles in large amounts are burning down all around the place. Don't you read the paper, Sarah?
I don't.
Get out. Do it.
I don't.
It happens. I didn't know you bred poodles. Can I ask why?
Yes. Well, we've taken like a year off from breeding because our
Well,
female,
then just give me all the ones you have, Sarah.
I will totally, especially the boys, they're
Pills?
trouble.
Oh, good Lord. Right now, let me rethink that. I'll get back to you on that. The other day, you and Potty with Mama were having such a lovely conversation. I just slipped down. Because, seriously, I would have broken that moment. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I came up to sing something saucy. Did I hear Mr. Sarah's voice?
Yes. he was
Yeah.
being he was being kind of funny, but yeah, there's been like a lot of people trolling me and they are making fun of
No.
me because my husband is leaving me.
Did
And
you
so,
say people are trolling you
yeah,
with
yeah, pretty
stand
heavy.
up blue hair and green hair and such? The true definition of the non YouTube word troll?
Oh yeah, trolls are funny. They think that, they found something out about you and they're going to hurt you with it.
And by
And
the way, Sarah's paying me $1. I've got a script that I'm reading off here. Okay, it's not my turn to talk anymore.
no, you can talk. Go ahead and talk.
Well, it's not my spot in the script that you sent me. It's your spot.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to let everyone know that he's still here. He's not leaving me. So he was
How
being funny about it, making like a little voice. It's funny.
how how do we know? I think it's receipts or it didn't happen.
Right. Right.
Mm.
He couldn't
So
leave. I made the best homemade vegetable soup yesterday. He's never
smart.
gonna leave.
I always wondered what my mother meant when she said, "Make sure you feed them well in those first months. That's very
Yep.
important." I know what she meant now. They
Yep.
can't leave that soup, girl.
You you should see the weight we were when we first got married to the weight we
Yeah.
are now. Oh
Well,
gosh.
we're not going to go down that road.
No, but we were really thin, like really, really thin. I
I'm
like
not
to cook a
asking.
lot, so
Sure. Yeah. Oh, but I think you are a very good cook. I just bought a scratch and sniff monitor. Why did you write this, Sarah, for me to say? Why? Anyway, I can smell your food through my monitor. What?
oh, I love. Woo! Sorry,
What was that?
my my dogs are playing on the floor. I'm so sorry. I squealed. It scared me.
Ew.
My little dogs, they were like play fighting on the floor, and she squealed. Oh, you all right?
Wow. So how many females do you have? Don't
I
say
have
one.
3 females,
Oh,
and yeah, and
I'm
three
going to get
boys.
worried if you said one.
Yeah, I have to separate them right now because they are in
Yeah.
heat, and I don't want to put that on one of my girl poodles because I don't want to breed her all the time. I want her body to, kind of
Yeah.
rest.
That's right. Males walking by. Hey, chick.
Oh
Hey,
gosh, we
chicken.
have them separated and it's been so hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
beating down the walls. Mm-hmm.
yeah, they'll start howling in the middle of the night and I'm like, "Oh Lord."
Oh my God, my husband does that. Hmm.
Cat Kinsey, I wish I had little monkeys. They're so cute.
What'd you
I
say,
would love to have
monkeys?
little monkeys. You know what? This place would be like the Amazon if I could have what
Mon-
I wanted because, we already got all the plants in here. I just need more animals. I could do that. I swear I could live with like all kinds of animals. I love them.
Sure, sure. Open a zoo.
Yeah, I totally would. If Ohio would allow me to have like a pet
Did
monkey, I'd be on it.
Did your son get his license yet?
Not his actual license. We are still practicing. He's got some work to do.
Now has Brandon taken him out?
No, just me. It's just been me. I'm telling you, I'm a better driver than Brandon, and he would probably tell you that.
You know what though? It's interesting. You're a female, okay? So he's going to drive one way. Maybe with your husband, he'll drive a different way.
Yeah,
I was nervous watching that, and I don't know why.
I was nervous too.
You were clutching though.
I really was.
I didn't see you white knuckle it once.
Well, he just doesn't have like the yield signs down
Got
just
the
yet.
wide corner thing going
Yeah.
on. I have
Yes.
that going on some days if I'm, distracted a bit, trying to take
Practice
that
makes
corner.
perfect, though, and so we're trying to practice, and he'll get it.
I had to take my driver's test 3 times.
Really? Now, I failed the written test
That's it.
once when I
Well,
was 16.
I was lucky. At one part of the written test,
Uh-huh.
they put this wire thing around you to see your field of vision, right? Around your head, and you have to say stop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank God somebody came to the door and knocked, and I turned around, and it was just right by my ear on the left side, and I've never had vision on the left side. So I go, yep, there it is. And I passed that part. But the first time, I was doing pretty good on the driven test until we got back to the building and I hit the building. I
Oh
drove right
no.
into it.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I did. I hit the building.
Oh
My father had
no.
to pay for those damages. And the second time, school was getting out. Now, look, were you a teenager with manners? All my friends were walking the road. Wouldn't you blow the horn and wave at them? I did. He said, just go back to the office and don't hit the building. But the third time he passed me because he said, I don't have enough life insurance for this. But he said, this doesn't mean you can go and drive alone. I never repeated that part to my father. Who would? It wasn't written down anywhere. He'll get it. He's got confidence, though. He's kind of cute. And he's already taken classes from, like, school.
Yes. He I think it was 6 weeks worth of classes where, they learned from the instructor, and then they're supposed to have so many hours with
Yeah.
their parents of just driving, and then the driving instructor will come and pick him up and they'll go drive on their own. But I want to make
LL,
sure he's
LLC in Canada is a lawyer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's LLC there?
Um hmm. I don't really know
Mm.
to
Maybe it's
y-
a lawyer there, too.
you guys, what is an LLC? Like, I know what it is, but I don't.
Licensed liquors.
Um, no.
Licensed something.
Yes, and M's, when they do take the driver's ed, their insurance is a little bit cheaper
I
too.
was going to
If you get
say
them
that.
in. Uh-huh.
Yes, there it is.
Limited liability.
Limit.
Okay.
Oh. Hmm.
Lolly licking club.
Oh, I never knew that. Lolly Licking Club.
Jay's just kidding. Limited liability company is what an LLC is. It's just a fancy name behind something, like if you have a small business or whatnot.
Now,
Um,
with businesses that are run from the home, I know here in this wonky northern country, um, the health department has to come in and pass you, and then a small business overseeing faction has to come in and pass you. Does that happen in the U.S. or can anybody just set up a business?
I think anybody can just set up a business. We went and
Really?
did our yeah.
Wow.
Um, we went and did our taxes the other day, and
Yeah.
you know, maybe I shouldn't talk about that part. I'm sorry. I don't want to let too much out anymore because, oh my
No,
gosh, every time I say something, these
it gets
trolls come
missed.
at me and they think they're making fun of me or they're going to hurt me. And I'm like, oh Lord.
Sarah, it just gets misconfused every time you put something. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. So I might not talk about that part. But I mean,
I I've kind of finished our taxes and then I send it to H&R Block because I don't bother checking. Well, I don't deep check for the updates, and they usually find a little bit here, a little bit there, that I may or may not have missed. I used to have it done and just had the protection of them going with me through an audit, but
mhm.
I don't know. There's nothing to audit here. Really, it's the same thing pretty much every year, just change numbers, right? But now, breeding, yeah. Oh, I bet your pups are cute. Like, what
Oh
colors do
gosh,
you have?
we have mini poodles. So they're 3 pounds. And um, we have a party poodle, which is black and white. And we have two apricots, two brown
Hmm.
ones, and a full black one.
Well, is apricot kind of like Donnie's lighter color there?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. I'd love a poodle. My husband said, I'd love one. I think Donnie wouldn't know what
Kinko.
to make of it, but I think he'd think it would be okay.
Kinko said LLC means Laura's Loony Crackpot.
So, You guys don't have church down there, do you? I'll just mention church really fast. Because you put it on the script, Sarah. Sarah said if she's giving us a wrench, we have to come up and read off this damn script. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Or
don't
she won't
know.
pay us. She pays us $1.
Man, if I could, I swear I'd give everybody everything.
$1.
I would. Like, I think everybody that comes in here is like great people. I wish I could like give you guys something. You know,
No.
Laura was trying to rub that in people's faces last night. She was saying, well, I gave all of my wrenches a candle. What do all these other creators do for their wrenches?
Well, get yourself busy, Sarah, and start making
Yeah,
candles.
I know. I need to like
A
up
little
my
bit slack
game.
on the candle making there, Sarah. Just saying. You should get a voice changer thing. That'd be funny. Then
Oh, that would.
you could say you're your son, and I just got a mom's computer. What's wrong with your computer?
Oh, my computer. Okay, so it's a older Mac, and gosh,
I
I
know.
wish I'd have never started out with Apple. I wish I would have gone with Droid, because anything Apple or Mac is just so unbelievably expensive. And every time I buy a new charger for this Mac, it shorts out within like a week or two. So I'm just gonna have to,
Really?
yeah. So
Have
I
you ever
can't get it to
considered
start.
just getting like a Hewlett Packard desktop or laptop?
Well, that's
Oh,
gonna be my next one. I'm
I
just
would
gonna
never get
go.
a laptop. We got my sister a desktop and it lasted for years, and it was a refurbished
Oh,
from Amazon. Yeah, it was like 300, $400, and it lasted for years with a warranty, blah, 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 blah. And then we got her a laptop, and that sucked. Plus, you couldn't add more memory. Once you got what you bought is what, you know.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm in a dilemma. I'm using Windows 7, and I get the notification every day, upgrade Windows 10, but now I've got all my bookmarks and everything, so I'd have to put them up in a cloud somewhere. Not that that's the end of the world. And then, like, and empty everything off, and then start the download where it would erase everything and put 10 in, and then I could, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't have the passwords written down. I have a problem.
Oh, I do too. I forget my passwords all the time. And there's some like accounts I can't get into any longer because I have forgotten the password and I have no way
I
of getting it.
make them up as I go
Yeah.
along. I just make them up. So, has anybody heard how May is doing?
No. Oh my gosh. My heart just goes out to Amelia.
I could
I haven't
hear the
heard.
agony and the pain in her voice. I mean,
Oh,
God,
yeah.
COVID twice, oxygen sat at 73, and COVID, her mom passing away. And her siblings, I mean, they're grieving.
Yeah. And she's had it so rough. And, I think the COVID has clouded her way of thinking. And when she says things, it's, I just feel so bad for her. God love her. I mean, prayers for Amelia. You know what I mean? I hope she's doing all right. Does
If
anybody
any,
know? Has anybody heard?
I think I saw Nenny say that she's back in the hospital
Oh gosh.
somewhere.
Okay.
Because Daddy woke up and decided it was morning at midnight, so he was playing, and I had to keep an eye on him. And I don't know where I read the comments, but I thought, okay, I checked the time again, and it was just a couple of hours ago, so she must have been admitted. She's worried about having a portion of her liver removed, but liver is one of those organs that we can have a lot of it removed and we'll still live.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I can understand, and maybe they're not explaining it to her very well.
Last night when she was saying that her O2 stats had dropped down to
Yeah,
70, I was thinking, oh my God, because my
yeah,
grandfather had that and he had to wear his oxygen all the time. And
yeah.
if he took it off, his O2 would drop down to 40 and he would just fall over. And
Actually, when we cared for my mother-in-law, she was in heart failure in stages,
mm-hmm,
and we had a saturation thingamabob. I just got a new one when COVID came up, just so we'd know. It was kind of like a good test. Okay, do we have an issue with? My husband had a bad issue with his breathing, got this god awful infection. His oxygen's dropped to in the 80s, high 80s. But 73. Her lungs are obviously injured, A,
Oh yeah.
and she wasn't on the oxygen, B. So, um, it's dangerous. But folks, if you got an oxygen saturation, level machine and you put it on your finger, if your oxygen, they told us from a medic place when we got a stair glide from my mother-in-law and the oxygen, if it's below 96, you have a big problem. Contact like 811 here gives us medical advice. 911 gets ambulance folks there. Anything below 96 is actually not that great. And did you know
Hmm.
clinical, well, death is anything 50 and below because it takes a while to dissipate. So no wonder your grandfather keeled over.
Oh, his lips were like purple and
Hmm.
blue all the
That's
time.
another thing. I mean,
Yep.
it's kind of a good thing she didn't cam up, but if Wendy had put the image big and she had cammed up, then if her lips were really purple, It's hard to know, though. I mean, people could say, oh, we should have done this, should have done that. Well, everybody was doing the best they could. That was the first time, but if you have something like that, like, just you can stop the live without actually, and keep everything going. And then get the person's phone number or whatever, and get somebody
Well,
there.
I think Wendy did the right thing last
Yeah,
night by
she did.
shutting down the live and
Yeah,
just talking with Amelia behind the scenes so no one
yeah,
could hear that and
yeah.
use that for content. I thought that was great of her to do. And there was other creators out there that was like really going hard at Wendy because she had Amelia up there, but Wendy didn't know at first that something was drastically wrong with her and she
Well,
didn't understand it.
that's
And
right.
once she did understand it, she ended the whole live.
That's right. And she knows Amelia, but she doesn't know her like on a very personal level, like Nenny
Right.
does and Tracy does. So it was
Hmm.
good that other people came up. And then Uber came up and she's on oxygen. So that helped.
Yes. Oh gosh, Uber Goober. I love that lady.
She's sweet.
She is. I love her so much. She is so kind and she has such a huge heart. She's a
I
good
love
lady.
her lives.
Yep, me
Yeah,
too.
she's
Yep.
so sweet. And so you don't have churches open there?
Yeah, in some places.
We've had, we've only had them closed for about 4 months here, but for example, I think the max is 14 in a 2,000 person capacity church, and
Oh.
that's with 6 foot spacing. So go figure, right? Not allowed to sing, whatever. But this Easter is very strange. You know,
Mhm.
Easter used to be as filled in the church as Christmas. So
Well,
it's
they're starting to open some states are opening up completely. Like you don't have to wear a mask any longer. All
oh
businesses are back open. And
wow,
then some states just aren't there yet. So I
no,
think Texas is opened up again.
wow. Did you get a shot, Sarah?
I haven't.
I
I'm just kind of scared. I'm scared to get the shot.
You know
Um,
what? If you kind of have to decide you might, I'd
mhm.
stay away. I know you're younger. You're in your 40s, right?
Yes.
Or 30s, somewhere
Uh,
around there. 20s.
41. I'm just going to lie and say that I'm 32. How about that?
Sure, that's a good number. And I'm 33.
There you go.
Okay, I almost choked on that number. All right, AstraZeneca is one I'd kind of stay away from because of blood clot issues, and they're kind of finding that it can be more um, than just a certain age group for the blood clots, and it's brain blood clots, so brain bleeds kind of clots. So that's kind of.
Oh,
Then
sweet
there's
crazy. I'm
Pfizer's
sorry.
giving. I'm sorry, what?
No, sweet crazy said I'm terrified my GF passed from it.
From the
I'm so
shot or COVID?
I'm thinking COVID, let's hope. Not hope, but there's been people that have passed from the shot, but not very many.
I
But I
want to get.
think she's talking about COVID.
Oh, I want to get Johnson and Johnson one pill, one needle. That's it. In Canada, we don't have enough of the medicine yet, so we're only getting like they're giving some people, some
Oh,
age groups, the first shot, and then 120 days later the second shot. Well, you know what? Don't bother giving the second shot, and don't bother with the first. If you don't have the backup within 30 days, it's stupid.
sweet crazy. Come
From
up.
the
Are you
shot, too crazy. Wow. She
Oh
come
my
up and
gosh, I'm so
can she
sorry.
come up and tell us which shot it was and stuff? Or not? Yeah, knock wounds and everything.
See, that's what
Yeah.
scares me. Like I've heard some people they've gotten sick from the shot, and that
Doctors and
scares me.
nurses died from it. The
Yeah,
shot.
I was scared to man, I've been scared to go out of my house. I mean,
Yep.
it's scary. Like I had a doctor. He was my doctor for years,
Oh,
and
he
he
died, didn't
died. He did of a
he? Yeah.
pulmonary embolism due to
Mm,
COVID. And
there you go.
I was dumbfounded by that because he was real big and buff and uh,
Doesn't matter. My
right.
husband, there you are, sweet crazy. Your
Hi.
friend, your friend
Hey,
passed
sweet
away.
crazy.
Yes.
Oh my God. What? Okay, can I ask? Do you know what? Which one of the shots did she get?
It had to be the one that they got two. So isn't the Johnson and Johnson just one?
That seems to be the one that's giving the most problems. I don't.
But
Oh, Jay.
so she got the one that you have to get two shots.
Okay, Moderna, Pfizer, and AstraZeneca are 2 shots. But
Okay, I'm not sure. I think
AstraZeneca
it was
designed.
Pfizer. I think it was Pfizer.
Oh, I see. Pfizer I have a problem with. It has to be stored in such cold temperatures. I just kind of go, you
Thank
know?
God, Evelyn. Thank God.
Which one
Um,
did Evelyn get?
yeah, she was 43
Wow.
and perfectly healthy.
Hey, gone girl.
She was a surgical tech, so she was telling everybody to get it,
Yeah.
She wasn't scared at all. So she got the first one and she was fine. She got the
Oh,
second one and she started getting sick that day.
Oh
like
no.
with flu-like symptoms, the COVID
Yeah.
symptoms?
Yeah, like
Holy crap.
really.
Here's another thing, sweet crazy. They say that they're not doing what they should do appropriately, which is test people for COVID first before giving them the shot. It's kind of like, the flu vaccine. They won't give it if you have the flu.
Yeah.
So why would they give the COVID vaccine if you possibly have COVID?
Well, I think she had been tested, because
Oh,
she was a surgical tech for a plastic surgeon.
ah,
And so, um, and she was not sick at all. She hadn't been sick at all.
wow,
She was a real thin girl.
wow.
But so what
Mm.
happened was she got it and started getting sick that night, and then the very next day they took her up to the hospital because she just started getting worse.
Wow.
And then so the third day they life flighted her down to Salt Lake. And so then her liver shut down, kidneys shut down, and then her heart shut down, and she was gone.
Sweet
Holy
crazy, I'm
crap.
so sorry.
I know.
So,
It's
in
just sick.
essence, she died of the vaccine.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
They
gone girl.
actually, in fact, I just found out that they just barely put it on her death certificate. They did
Wow.
too, and her dad kind of had to fight for it. But what happened was
Mm.
she also had taken Tylenol. And
Oh,
so they're telling you guys, they're telling everybody that you can take the Tylenol, but now they're kind of saying that when she did take the Tylenol with the shot, it affected her kidneys right
clotting?
off the bat.
Really?
Yes. So I don't think you should take Tylenol.
Hmm. I mean, aspirin, etc., I can see with that because they affect the coagulation of the blood, but Tylenol is more an inflammatory. But
Well,
God bless her heart. Oh my God.
I know, and she had a 9-year-old
Too young.
daughter, and
Oh,
uh,
did she have a family, sweet crazy? Like,
yeah, yeah. In
married?
fact, her sister is one of my best friends.
Oh my God.
And, but the crazy part is her brother just passed away in Vegas, and then 2 months later, Cassidy dies, and so Kristen's just left, and it's just like, oh my goodness.
Did her death
Wow.
certificate say from the vaccine?
Well, they kind of had the way they worded it,
Probably from COVID.
but they had to put something with the vaccine on there too, because I know her dad had to fight
Mm.
for it, and she's been on the news
Oh
and
wow.
everything.
Really?
Yes.
I think
And then, you guys, I knew this other girl, and she got it, and she was breastfeeding, and the son of a bitch went through to her milk,
and her to her
and the
baby.
baby
Oh no.
broke out in that crazy rash. And 3 days later, he was gone.
Oh
No.
no.
And
Yes.
here's something that they're finding now. If
And then
you,
another girl I know, I didn't really know her a lot,
mhm.
but
It's
she died too, and she was young and healthy.
okay. That's enough deaths from you, Missy.
No.
You know, they're now finding it's hitting kids, and
Mm.
they're trying to reevaluate the vaccine
Yeah,
because
they
they're
are.
thinking, okay, these are actually the ones that are most in public in the population. We have to see how safe it is and which ones are safe enough for the kids.
See,
Let's think.
my daughter's 6 months pregnant and she's refusing to take it, and she's, going to school to be a nurse. She just said she won't do it while she's pregnant, but she will once the baby's delivered and not breastfeeding any longer.
Yeah, my daughter's 6 months pregnant too. How funny.
Oh.
And my daughter is against immunizations, and I'm
Yeah.
having a really hard time. She's like an organic health nut,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know. I mean, everything she's kind of sick right now, and it's just herbs, herbs, herbs. So I just don't even know what to
But
tell
I
her.
really think so. I think places, countries are missing the point. If you have active COVID, the vaccine's not going to jump up and help your immune system wake up. And I don't. I think they're missing that step. Well, not in necessarily in your best friend, but in a lot of cases, they're not. There was a doctor, it was a video on YouTube who got the vaccine. He was one of the first in the hospital. Um, he was one of the first to be given the vaccine. I think it was Moderna. There, just whatever, the luck of the draw. And in less than 12 hours, he had massive problems in breathing. In under 24 hours, he passed away.
Yeah.
Boom. But he was positive. He had no symptoms. He had COVID. They didn't test him for it though.
Mm.
See, there's
And,
so many people going around saying that COVID is just this big hoax,
oh,
and it's
stop!
not.
I know.
People have,
For God's
you know,
sake.
these people must not have had anybody pass away from complications due to COVID,
Well,
because there's been so many people that have passed, and I just,
And Coast, she really is.
did
it's
anybody
hurtful when I see
see
people say that it's not real.
on Twitter? I saw a video which I followed back to YouTube, and it was a man, and all he could do was leave like a little video phone message for his family. And in gasping breaths, he said, "COVID is not
I'm so sorry,
real."
Oh my
Michigan.
goodness.
And I'm thinking, your last dying words, you're still saying COVID's not real. Well, I don't know. That blew me away a bit.
So Ninny's here in the chat. Ninny, if you talk to Amelia, let her know that we're all praying for her. And
Yes.
Yeah, Ninny.
Goodness. I feel so
May
bad.
is so precious. Like a lot of people miss the benefits of her witty
I
yeah,
uploads.
know. She is
My
so
God, she
funny.
had the Three Stooges with Diane and Wendy's voices. I died. Some of those were hilarious. Just them laughing.
I'm
Oh my
telling you
God.
what, the best video from Amelia was Ninny and the Truth as Cheech and Chong. That
Oh,
Oh, that
video will
was
forever.
funny.
I'm going to have to go back and watch them.
Oh, you've got to watch
She
that one
got
at
that.
least.
Well, I
It's
think they're on
hysterical.
private now. They
Are
I
were.
know.
they? Oh,
But Amelia is funny. Oh my. Oh my
she
God.
is hilarious.
Yeah, wit and beyond.
Her and Lexi, man, they are just too funny.
Because she'd take old movies and put the voices of what people were saying together, right? God, that's
Yeah.
talented to be able to
She
find the
is. She
right.
has some good talent to her. And there's so many people that enjoy her videos and just enjoy her company in general.
I
She's
know.
a sweetheart.
She
And
really
then one time
is.
Diane and Wendy went into a laughing fit and she found a clip of the Three Stooges. I died. Because
Yeah.
their laughter when they were bending over and banging the table like matched perfectly with the two of them laughing. I thought I was gonna die.
That is so funny.
It was
That
funny
reminds me of
stuff.
news tubers a little bit.
Oh no, just Evelyn said that Amelia kept
Mhm.
getting struck, so she took
Yeah,
her videos down.
because of I
Praise
suppose
God.
what she was using.
Yeah.
Even
would
just
they? Why would they strike her? That's so stupid.
I don't know, because she
Um,
never used the sound, but she used the visual, I guess, of movies.
Oh,
Maybe.
you'd
well,
think
yeah.
though, if she didn't use the sound, that you could kind of get away with it.
But now there's a new thing that you can take the voice matchup and put like a cartoon animation over it,
Uh huh.
and the lips of whatever cartoon character you choose moves. So I'm sure Amelia could figure that one out.
I'm
Those are pretty
sure she
witty.
could.
Yeah. But I get where Amelia's coming from. She's not in a good place. She lost her mom, and I don't know what her mom passed from, but,
Hey,
you know,
Rosewater.
Rosewater.
Rosewater's in trouble, isn't
No,
she?
Amelia's been having a really hard time,
I'm
because
so
of her mother
sad.
passing.
Did her
Yeah,
mom just
poor
barely pass?
poor Rosewater. She's in some hot trouble over the video she made.
My eyes were open wide, and I thought, Rosewater in trouble? How?
Yeah,
How's that
Laura's
even
gonna sue her
possible?
too.
So,
Right.
what are you all doing for Easter? Anything much? Nothing?
I'm going up to see my daughter. Oh, we got a brand new we got a brand new baby horse. We got a brand new baby horse
Oh,
yesterday.
Aw.
oh.
My daughter woke up. They just bought a farm up in Park City, and so they've got 3 horses, and they got the little baby chicks in the garage getting ready. But they bought this mare, and she was already pregnant.
Oh,
So,
did they know that?
uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So she woke up this morning, and then there was a baby.
Uh,
Yes, an
huh.
adult.
You
Another
better take
horse for the stables. Get ready.
you better
Yeah,
take lots of video footage of that.
I'm going to. I'm going up there
Oh,
weekend to go see my grandsons too. Oh my god, he's.
Sarah, what are
Aw.
you doing? Anything now? Do you guys cook ham or turkey or anything
I don't know what
We
special?
the heck.
we do spiraled hams usually for
Yeah.
Easter.
Sometimes I do ham, and I think I might just do like turkey breast, maybe.
That sounds good.
Mm.
Teacher mom, you already know she is. How many times has she done it so far? She
This
needs all
place
your
has been
money,
crazy
honey.
lately, and I've been part of it. So there you go.
I think we'll get Chinese food on Saturday.
Oh,
That's
we
good
had that the
too.
other night.
I
Love
I
it.
love
did
it.
too. I can't ever figure out what to get though. I always get the wrong thing.
Okay, I'll tell you. I worked at a Chinese
I
restaurant.
don't want no
Here's
breaded nothing. I don't
here's
want
what you
pieces of
here's
meat
what you need
breaded.
to get if you know that it tastes good. Sweet and sour chicken. That's
Yes.
I do
chicken
like.
that's rolled in like a pancake dough and then deep fried. And then you need egg foo young. It could be chicken or beef or whatever. And it's got to be covered in really good chicken gravy. So that's the second thing. Instead of steamed rice, get fried rice, like chicken or beef or whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
You could get chop suey or chow mein. The difference here is that one has the dried noodles on top, the other one doesn't, but it's a mix of vegetables. And we
Mm-hmm.
also get broccoli and barbecued pork, which is great.
Ooh, that
What
sounds.
else? What
I
else do
love
we get?
combination lo mein. You get the
Me
shrimp,
too.
chicken, and the beef.
We always get the individual
Hey, potty
containers,
mouth mama. Good
and we get
morning.
egg rolls.
Yes, egg rolls. Love them.
Me
Hmm.
Oh,
too.
Except this Chinese place, they put of all things cinnamon and
Ooh, they
nutmeg
do.
in there. Yeah. Now that doesn't belong in there. My husband bought me a walk at Christmas and keeps saying, "When are you going to use it?" It's not right yet. I don't know. I can only make that excuse for so long, but yeah, I can't find like I'd love to make egg foo young, and it wouldn't be that difficult. But I do need the bean sprouts and the Chinese cabbage to really make it work
Mm-hmm.
because
I like. I
I
like.
can make chicken gravy.
Yes,
hey,
yummy.
mush love. How are you this morning?
It's either that or McDonald's, so I think I'd prefer Chinese food. Is there a choice?
I
Yes,
will.
potty mouth mama is in the chat. She's the one
Yay!
that's selling these candles. They are $25. If you would like to buy a candle that's going to a really good cause, buy one from potty mouth mama. I
What is the
promise you
What
won't
is
be
the cause?
disappointed. Well, it's to support her family. She's been
Oh,
through a
okay.
whole lot, and you know,
Oh, that's good.
They're deserving. I am so excited to get this. Oh no, where'd Mac go? Mac. I'm wanting to get this magnolia candle that
They
she's
looked really
selling.
pretty.
Oh, they do. I'm
Yeah.
excited to get one. And she's also selling some shirts.
Nice.
Yes.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. If anybody has the link to Potty Mouth Mama's channel, can someone post it for me, pretty please?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
You're what time is it where you're at?
Right now it's 9:01 a.m.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get off here in a few.
Yeah.
I see
like
my
7.
son walked through. Yeah. And he like gave me that look like I want something to eat.
All
So.
right, Annie. I will talk to you later.
Well, thanks for jumping up. I'm so sorry to hear that your friend passed away from that. I really am.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
There's Mac 11. She jumped off. But yeah, my condolences to you. I'm so very sorry.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah, it's not a joke. And these
No,
people that are walking around saying that it's all a hoax is just, it's a lie. It's not.
Maybe they should go take a little ride to the hospital and just
Absolutely
check out the nurses when they're leaving off their shift.
Yeah.
Poor things. All right, everybody. Have a great day and have
You too.
an awesome Easter.
You do the same.
All
and
right.
Thanks for coming up.
Thank you, Sarah.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Mac.
Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to jump off here too. It's been an hour and my kiddo is on spring break, so I'm sure he's going to want me to make him some pancakes or something. So I'm going to go do that. And I hope you all have a great day. And if I'm not back on here by Easter, then I hope everyone has a happy Easter and much love to all of you. I love you, Nenny. I hope you're okay. You're such an amazing friend to have. And Amelia is really lucky to have you. So, yeah. And let's say some prayers for Amelia. Let's hope that she can get better, you know. All right, guys, I'm going to go, but have a great day. Don't be intimidated by people that say they're going to sue you because you have an opinion on their product. They can't sue you. She's not going to go nowhere with that. So don't listen to her when she tries to threaten with lawsuits. It's bunk. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Rosewater, you troublemaker. Bye, much love. Bye, Jay Warren. See you later.